be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Oscar and welcome back to a new video. And today I have Raptor. Welcome to the podcast, the Mind Podcast. How
Thank you for having me.
how are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. They had a good day at work and come home to get to work on my league and got some cool things coming into works that I just got confirmation on
Um
earlier today.
oh my first question is how did you like become a um what's the wording? Like a owner or yeah, owner of a league, you know? Cause there's,
Yes.
cause there's like different like, cause there's like different like leagues of it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So
For at least like Rocket League, you know?
yeah. So that's a really good question. So I'm part of a Discord community for veterans called Regiment.
Yeah.
And I set up a 2v2 Rocket League tournament that I was just doing for fun, for
Mhm.
charity. I do a lot of veterans causes because I'm myself a veteran. Um,
Yeah.
and I just randomly just posted in that chat that I was like, hey, I'm interested in doing this tournament.
Yeah.
It's for veterans, so let me go ahead, so if you guys are
Yeah.
interested in joining, I partnered with a company called League OS, which I don't know
Mm.
if any of your viewers are from the Rocket League community,
They
but
probably do.
you guys, yeah, so you guys would really be familiar with Los Champs.
Yeah.
So Los Champs was a bring your own team league that unfortunately had to shut down due to the sponsoring League OS.
Yeah.
They decided that they wanted to focus on other avenues, so they temporarily suspended Los Champs. But I ended up getting with them, and I shared an interest with them on wanting to start the amateur league.
Mhm.
But as I was constructing the amateur league, I also was invited to a high school championship event down in North
Ooh.
Carolina.
Ooh.
And I went there, and they had the esports going on. They had
Mhm.
robotics competitions and all these different STEM related competitions and stuff going on.
Yeah.
And seeing how the whole atmosphere was, I mean,
Yeah.
kids were excited to game, kids were excited to share their talents
Yeah.
and stuff, and it was really inspiring for me. And so that kind of planted the seed. And so I've been going through the motions of trying to get the amateur league started, so that way I can kind of practice for when I do the scholastic side.
Mm.
Um, Right. So, now I'm in the process of working with the local school districts, working with the state. I have a
Mm.
connection with the governor, with some of the legislators in my area. So, I just
Yeah.
picked up the phone and made calls. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're, talking to somebody that's interested in starting something like this,
Yeah.
the biggest, advice I could really give them is to be proactive about it. If it's
Yeah.
something that you want, go
J-
out and show people why you want it so bad.
or push to get it, you know,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
get some people to help you uh uh gain or grow it, you know.
Yeah. So right now I have a staff that helps me out.
Yeah.
I've got about 5 or 6 people that are friends of mine on some of my other Discord organizations, and
Yeah.
I got into a conversation with them. I was telling them about my vision for what I wanted to do, and they were like, I absolutely want to be a part of this. And so they all do this on a voluntary basis for now. But
Yeah.
hopefully, with getting sponsorships, getting funding through the state and
Yeah.
the federal government, I'm hoping to turn this into an actual nonprofit where these guys can get paid to coach the players,
Yeah.
run the league, and all that stuff. So very exciting stuff coming up. I just got done with a meeting 2 days ago from a company that is
Sheesh.
looking to help us grow into the Virginia market where I live.
Mm.
The people that ran the North Carolina event,
Yeah.
um, I ended up making a really good impression on them, and they reached out to me and said, "Hey, we would be interested in sharing what we do with you to see if you could make something happen like what we got in Virginia."
Yo.
So
What?
I'm really starting to build up a network, and
Yeah.
really that's a key thing when you're talking about trying to build uh, any type of business, but especially like the esports, because
Yeah.
there's so many people that play the games, and and you got kids that want to do this, and
Yeah.
and looking at the market, I did my market research when I was kind of coming up with how I wanted to run things,
Mhm.
and just Rocket League esports
Yeah.
is slated to do $8 million in revenue, projected to
Sheesh.
go to the billions with a B within the next year.
Yeah.
So,
That's
uh,
crazy.
and, and that's just the Rocket League portion of esports. That's not including all the other titles that you can use
Yeah.
to play
Yeah. It's
esports.
not even like that's not even like Valorant, Apex, Call
Right.
of Duty, you name it, you get it. And plus like
Yep.
Marvel Rivals that just came out.
Just came out. Yep.
And then like multiverse, you can do like mo- you can literally do a tournament of any kind of like game, and it could be like successful, you know?
Yeah. And so what's really cool, and I really want to highlight this because League OS is absolutely my biggest partner.
Mhm.
The CEO Marty McFlynn, his
Mhm.
Discord name is Marty. If you guys are interested, he's a really outstanding person.
Yeah.
He and a couple of buddies started League OS because they
Mm.
saw that there was no platform for individuals, organizations to come together to create
Yeah.
the league.
Yeah.
So what they did was they designed an in-house, fully functioning software
Yeah.
where a player, when they join League OS, they get
Yeah.
an individualized profile, and
Mm.
everything that they do within LOS,
Mm.
like if they play in a esports team, if they do any type of STEM competitions,
Mhm.
all of that gets put into their profile, which
Mm.
then becomes a resume.
Mm.
So, like all these kids that are trying to get into college to play esports and stuff like that, League OS gave them a way to build their resume. So
Yeah.
when a college recruiter comes sniffing around, who also, by the way, has a profile on League OS,
Yeah.
the recruiter can look at their stats from whatever game they're playing or whatever event.
Mhm.
And we also offer cognitive skills tests,
Yeah.
and so the student sees it as a game. So we give them like a memory challenge where they have to
Oh my
uh,
god.
the yeah. So the difficulty gets harder
Oh.
as they progress in the levels. They have a leaderboard, so they can like send it to their friends and challenge them to see who
Yeah.
can get the higher leaderboard. But what they don't realize they're doing is that gets thrown into their resume,
Mhm.
so that a college recruiter can see, oh, this guy's got really fast reaction times. He's got really good cognitive skills. And so, that makes them more desirable
Yeah.
for those college programs.
Yeah.
And so that's where I'm really trying to focus on is the middle school, high school level.
Yeah.
And I'm really reaching out to a really an untapped market is homeschoolers.
Yeah.
So
Um.
like your homeschools traditionally don't have a brick and mortar place to go to school, let alone perform esports.
Yeah, but
Um,
I do have a question, a quick
mhm.
question. When Los Chans went down or they're shut down, what was your like initial reaction? Because like everyone was like, "Let's go to this league. Let's go to this league. Let's go to this league." You know? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I miss 1v1s. I miss 2v2s. I miss 3v3s, you know? Just like signing up, you know?
So I was I was a partner with Los Champs
Yeah.
from the beginning. I was one of their broadcasters.
Mhm.
So I did a lot of the broadcasting for God, almost
You're good.
every Rocket League game that I could get my hands on. I was the one broadcasting, and I absolutely just fell in love with it. Had a great time doing it.
Mhm.
Um, I kind of got a little bit of a heads up on what was happening with Los Champs.
Mhm.
From like I have a buddy that was a mod for them.
Yeah.
So we kind of knew what was kind of going on in the background, but we couldn't really speak to it
Yeah.
because we knew it was going to be such a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Um, and
I,
so seeing the backlash from it,
yeah.
um, which I don't know if you remember Cookies. He
Yeah,
was the
I do.
administrator for Los Champs. So
Yeah,
me and him
I do.
are
Mhm.
we're acquaintances.
Yeah.
He was trying to get me onto the admin staff before all this stuff started happening. And
Mm.
he's really been integral in helping me get my stuff started.
Ooh.
But so when he told me that, all this stuff was kind of shutting down and everything,
Mhm.
um, I saw I don't want to make it sound like a bad thing. I saw an opportunity to kind of move into something that I've kind of wanted to do from the beginning anyway.
Yeah.
And I wanted to create an environment where the teams that were feeling like
Yeah.
where they feel like, oh man, I hate that this is leaving because this has been a really good league to me. I
Cause
wanted
it's
to
because
bring it back.
the past two seasons in Lowe's, I was competing and I had to play
Mhm.
like like cause I was like the low tier and
Uh-huh.
the low tier is like plat 2 and below, and
Right.
it's like difficult. It's like, but I love competing in ones.
Mhm.
It's just like I have I have something to fight for. Like a
Right, right.
championship. Cause like one of my coaches, bro, oh my god, one of my coaches, uh, before Lowe's champs ended, bro, he won a championship and then he retired, bro. I was like,
Hey,
no.
who was that? Because I might know him.
Who who's sick?
Oh yeah,
Bro,
I know Tusick.
bro, I cried,
Dude,
bro.
I played with
Bro,
Tusick back when we were in Hydra
IGO,
together.
IGO.
No, Hydra.
Oh,
He played in Hydra, and I played with Tusick. I broadcasted a lot of his games for
oh.
his threes team.
Bro, bro, I
Yeah, so that's
cried.
that's really cool.
I cried, bro. I cried like a.
I I want to say I broadcasted that game that he won the tournament, that he won the championship. I'm pretty sure I was the broadcaster for that game.
Bro, I cried. I was like, no. And then
So
and then
for
and then after when he won, or after when Los Champs went down, I was like, damn.
So that's one of the things I wanted to kind of speak about. So,
Yeah.
if you miss the way Los Champs was run,
Mhm.
you're gonna love Friction Esports because
Mhm.
I basically sat down with Cookies and I said, okay, what would you obviously had a winning formula,
Mhm.
and I want to see Los Champs come back just as bad as everybody else did because I was a competitor in Los Champs too. I was
Yeah.
I won a championship in tier 7, and then I ended up moving up to tier 6, and then we got into the playoffs and kind of
Yeah.
lost the playoffs, but
It happens. It happens.
yeah. But so I wanted to bring the best of everything that was
Yeah.
Los Champs,
Yeah.
and I have the backing of League OS who ran the website. So for anybody that is watching this and is missing Los Champs, if you have a profile on League OS, I can just import you into our league. We are literally offering the exact same things that Los Champs offered.
Yeah.
Like there's no difference between Friction and Los Champs. The only difference is that I was not able to inherit Los Champs because, and I don't want to say this because I don't want to give it away, but there's
Yeah.
a possibility that in the future Los Champs could come back. But if I
W.
can prove to Marty
Yeah.
from League OS, if I can prove to him that I can run the
The
a league
the The thing, yeah, the league.
similar to Los Champs, then I'm trying to get to the point where he just let me just inherit Los Champs.
Yeah,
Um,
that
so
that would be dope. Just
yeah.
have just have a Discord uh that has all the resources already, and then just you just
So that's one of the things that a lot of people didn't get to see. So you remember how you had to go to your tier list and then
yeah.
you pick your stage and you go to your team. Well, if you open up that match page, what a lot of people didn't realize was over on the right hand side you had your resources. I don't know if you remember that, where you had to
Oh.
click whether you're the winner or the loser.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, so next to that, now this is what makes Los Champs different from all the other like league
Leagues. I mean,
format settings and stuff.
yeah.
They had match overlays that fit into OBS right out of the box.
Mm,
So if you go where resources was, you go over to match overlays, you can
mhm.
literally WebSocket the Los Champs webpage to your OBS, and in real time, like as matches were happening,
Yeah.
your overlays updated.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they made it so intuitive. And as a broadcaster myself,
Mhm.
I didn't have to do anything except for WebSocket
Yeah.
into my OBS, and I had my entire broadcast completely set up and done.
Mm.
I didn't have to do any of the background work that I used to have to do when I was doing like TPES and all these other organizations that don't have this type of
Yeah.
software.
Yeah.
So so I feel like I'm hoping to use that as my leg up to all the people that are wanting to compete in a league that was very similar to Los Champs.
If you
We're offering.
if you guys want to compete, I'll leave the wait, actually, I don't even know. Wait. I'll leave the link of the Discord.
So I got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send the link into your personal DM.
Yeah. Yeah. Do
And then I will also send you the link to the website.
yeah.
Um,
Do everything
yep.
after, cause
And then so basically, if you go into the Discord for Friction Esports,
Friction
um,
Esports.
yes. So I have a Discord set up and everything already ready to go, which I will
Yep.
send you the link to. If your
I already
viewers
have
want to
it.
click,
I'm a
oh, you
staff.
do. I know I'm retarded. But
You're good.
so
You're good.
if your viewers want to click on it, join the server. We can get them sorted into their ranks and everything, and then I will get the staff to work on getting them added to the website,
Mhm.
and then so basically we'll set up their team, their franchise, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then all they have to do is go in there and do your normal things. We got to link your profiles,
Yeah.
your Epic, Steam, whatever you're playing on, and then uh, I do already have it set up, so 2v2 and 3v3 are a go. I'm working on getting
I need
1v1s
one.
added.
I need 1v1s.
1v1s are getting added,
No.
yes.
I need
So,
it. I need it.
and I've been contemplating this, and I don't know if I really want to make this announcement, but I've kind of been contemplating on bringing in crew battles.
What's that like? Is that like?
So, crew battles,
Wait. Wait. Can you say or can you not say?
I could say it.
Okay. Okay.
It's a format.
I'm making sure. I'm making sure.
Yeah, so basically, so I broadcasted this a crew battles for a different org,
Yeah.
and I fell in love with it, and I think the viewers would fall in love with it too. If you're not familiar with it,
Mhm.
basically what it is you have a three team roster, a twos team roster, and a
Yeah.
ones team roster,
Mhm.
and so first the 3v3 players will play against the other team, and
Mhm.
whoever, and then so when they win, they get a point towards their total
Oh,
score. And then so the
I
2v2
got you.
plays, but here's the caveat to it. If you played on the 3v3 roster, you cannot play on the 2v2 roster or the 1v1 roster.
Got you.
So the team captain has to assign his players based on their
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
skill
yeah.
set.
Got you.
Right. So like, and you can't swap. So
Yeah.
like if you're the 1v1 guy, you are the 1v1 guy. So
Yeah.
we're working on getting that set up, but so as of right now, it's going to be 3v3, 2v2, and 1v1. Um, so another difference between our league and most other leagues is we are going to be running a 10-week season. And so you're going to be broken up into divisions.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be doing a double round robin style format.
Mhm.
So basically what that means is, remember in Los Champs where you basically played one team and you never saw them again unless maybe you made it to
Unless
the playoffs?
playoffs, yeah. Unless playoffs.
Well, now, so for this one, you're going to get a chance to play that team twice in a
Yeah.
season. So, say you didn't bring your best A game to the
I
first game.
know. Yeah.
Now there's a little bit of a chance for redemption. So maybe the stakes get a little higher. Maybe some trash talking gets involved, and Rocket League has never been known for its
I
mature audience. So
I don't talk. I don't talk trash unless like people get under my skin, you know?
yep. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at getting into. And then so each year we'll have 4 seasons,
Mhm.
10 weeks each. And in between each season, there will be a major, basically similar to how RLCS is set up.
Ooh.
Um, yeah, so the major, you receive points for your matches won within the season,
Yeah.
and then you receive points in the major, which seeds you into the finals at the end of the year.
Wait,
So if
but
you're,
wait. So it's a 10. Wait, it's a 10 game thing, but
yep.
playoffs. How does that work?
So there's
Cause
4 weeks.
like, cause like, if it's 10,
Mhm.
does does like when you play your let's say you play like let's say I play like a list of the first week. Does it count double or does it count like
No, so you don't win per match, you win per series.
mhm.
So like in the double robin, you do best of 5 per each game, per
Yeah,
each
yeah, yeah,
series.
yeah, yeah.
But you only get points for winning the series.
No,
Now, if you,
I'm saying like if she's in my tier, right?
yep,
And I win the series, does
yep,
is it doubled or is it just like a series win? You know, that's what I'm
no.
saying.
So if you sweep the series, then you get extra points for that. And
Mm,
then so at the end of the regular 10-week season,
yeah.
the week after the end of the regular season is the week of playoffs.
Oh,
Playoffs are just an extra chance to get a couple more points to seed you
gotcha.
into the major.
I gotcha.
And then the major, if the teams stick around for the entire year, they get seeded into the finals and they get a special
Mm,
banner and trophy called League Legend.
yeah,
So they have the chance. So every team has the chance to become the League Legend of Christian
yeah.
esports, which offers a few extra benefits.
Mhm.
In the way of you get a special title in your on League OS, you get a special banner on Discord.
Yeah.
Um, we're partnering with some people to try to make
Oh.
those graphics happen and stuff. So, um, a little bit of bragging rights. You get your own VC, you get your own text channel.
Mm,
So maybe you don't want to deal with all the losers out there, and so you got your own little special place to talk to.
oh
Like
man.
say the winners of season 2025.
Yeah.
They get a chance to talk with the winners of season 26 if they end up being different. They could all just be, we could just have one team that
Oh
reigns
man.
supreme, and they get a chance to have their own Discord for forever. Uh, but yeah, so we're trying to do everything we can to try to spur,
Yeah.
the funnest competition possible.
Yeah.
And the question that I've been asking myself is, there are so many leagues that are popping up right now in the community because of the fallout with Los Champs.
Yeah.
Um, so the question becomes, how do I make it to where people want to join my league? And,
Mhm.
the honest answer is, I would love for anybody to come and play our league. It's a bring your own team. So, and each tier has its own competition. So we play to all ranks. So like traditionally you have most leagues that only play like champ and higher.
Yeah.
If you're a silver, you have a tier in Friction
Facts.
Esports. So if you
No.
want to compete, you have a place to do that
Yeah.
here at Friction. So that's basically the rundown of how I see it going down.
My final question. Um, um, I think next week is RLCS. What are you looking for in RLCS?
So I'm part of a group called the Rocket Connection.
Yeah.
Um, and so this is what I've been working on in the background. I'm waiting on confirmation of this.
Ooh.
But one of the teams that plays for Rocket Connection is in the Open qualifier next weekend.
Ooh.
Now, unfortunately, their game is not being streamed on RLCS because they only pick up the majors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I contacted NA East, the director of operations, and I'm looking to broadcast the RLCS Open qualifier for that team.
Oh my god.
So I'm super excited about the opportunity to kind of stretch my broadcasting abilities, and there's going to be a chance that I will be broadcasting a live RLCS Open qualifier
Uh-oh.
event.
Oh shit.
I will be. So I haven't gotten confirmation on all of it, but I'm hoping that it's going to be on my Twitch page, which is if you look it up, it's Raptor8154RL.
Yeah, shout out your stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I do still do regular broadcasting for some of the other leagues right now, like TPES is going on right now, CPL is going on. Um, so I'm looking to get my broadcast back up and running from the off season. So,
Yeah.
if you want to game cast it and you're in one of those leagues, come hit me up. I'm on Discord. Username on Discord is the same as my Twitch, Raptor8154RL. If you want it broadcasted, let me know. I'll set it up, and I do the whole shebang. So a lot of casters just have the Rocket League, the match screen where they watch the players play and they talk about it, and then in stream. Um, I'm not one of those kind of broadcasters.
I yeah.
I will take 15 minutes before the game starts and I will actually do like a full pre-game
Yeah.
setup. So I'll talk about like how things are going on within the league. I've done player interviews before. So like if
Mhm.
one of the team captains or something is willing to come on and do like we're doing right now, where I
Yeah.
interview them and ask them questions about how they're doing, their season and stuff. We sit down, we actually do that. So um, I try to do my best to make a full broadcast very similar to like what the pros get, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I mean, you're a competitor yourself. You spend weeks and weeks and weeks practicing for the league.
Yeah.
You deserve to be put on a pedestal, like, and that's the way I look at when I do broadcasting.
Mhm.
I want those teams to feel like they are on the RLCS stage because they deserve it for working as hard as they do to prepare for these leagues.
Yeah.
So, I hope that sets a little bit of promo. Please, by all means, come check my channel out. I've got a couple of VODs, like I did one of the preseason TPES games the other night. You can kind of see exactly how I break it all down, and
Yeah.
you know, do me a favor. If you like what you're seeing, please give me a follow. And also, I'm an affiliate, so if you feel like subscribing, um, but a little thing about the subscribe. So, you know how when you subscribe to a channel, they
Yeah.
pay that broadcaster.
Yeah.
Well, so I up the ante a little bit. So
Mm.
I do not take any of the money that I am given from subscriptions. I actually donate it to charity.
Mm.
Every dime that goes to every dime that is produced from my stream
Yeah.
channels go to veterans charity. So right now
Mm.
I'm running a active campaign for Stop Soldier Suicide.
Yeah.
So if you decide you want to donate, great, it's on my page. If you want to subscribe to me, you're not only subscribing to me, but you're subscribing to helping veteran causes. So
Nice.
don't do it for me, do it for the veterans. and that's basically what I do this for.
Nice. Well, thank you, Raptor, for your time. Um, we talked about some stuff. We chopped it up, but thank you for the podcast. Um, a mini podcast, I guess. I think.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Well, and hey, do me a favor, send me your link,
I
to your
got you.
podcast,
I got you. I got you.
and I will give a shout out to you on my broadcasts.
Yeah, I have a. I think this is. I think you're gonna be number eighth or ninth
Cool.
podcast. Yeah,
All right.
I have some people. I had some people.
Hey,
I'll.
no worries.
I have. I can send you a video or two if you want.
Okay.
But this has been Raptor. He has been working. He has been working on some league stuff. And yeah, take care and peace.